Well, something isn't quite right here. This is what happens when you mess around with time. Hey guys, welcome to a new What If, and this time, this is What If Trunks went back in time to Namek? And today, we dive into a scenario as the time coordinates and location coordinates all mess up in Trunks' time machine, sending him further back in time and to planet Namek. Before we start, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Chapter 1: The Miscalculated Journey. In the dimly lit lab, the hum of machinery filled the air as future Trunks prepared for his journey. The time machine, a marvel of Boulder's genius, stood ready. Trunks took a deep breath, his mind racing with thoughts of the mission ahead. He had to warn Goku and the others about the impending threat of the androids. "Mom, are you sure this'll work?" Trunks asked, his voice tinged with concern. Bulma, her eyes filled with determination, nodded. "I've triple-checked everything, Trunks. Just be careful. The coordinates are set to Earth, right before Goku's arrival." Trunks stepped into the time machine, the door hissing shut behind him. He glanced at his mother one last time, her figure growing smaller as the time machine powered up. "I'll be back soon," he promised. And with a flash of light, the time machine vanished, leaving the lab in silence and okay, I couldn't resist doing a Doctor Who there. Trunks felt a strange sensation as he travelled through the fabric of time and reality, space and time, rewinding back, the world around him a blur, and colours, shapes. He closed his eyes, focusing on his mission. Suddenly, the machine jolted violently, alarms blaring. Trunks' eyes snapped open, and he frantically checked the controls. "What's happening?" he muttered, trying to stabilize the machine. The coordinates had shifted, and he was no longer heading for Earth. The time machine emerged from the vortex of time, and Trunks found himself hovering above a strange green planet. "This isn't Earth." His heart pounding. Where am I?" As the machine descended, Trunks saw a landscape dotted with blue grass, towering cliffs. He landed the time machine and stepped out, his boots sinking into the soft ground. The air was thick with an unfamiliar energy, and Trunks felt a chill run down his spine. Namek! This must be planet Namek! I recognize the planet from Mother's stories. How did I end up here? Trunks scanned the horizon, his senses on high alert. He knew Namek was a dangerous place, especially during the time of Frieza's invasion. He had to be cautious. As he ventured further, Trunks heard voices in the distance. He hid behind a rock, peering to see a group of Namekians gathered around a small village. They seemed to be in distress, their faces etched with worry. "Please, we need to hide the Dragon Balls. We've all heard the rumors of someone attacking our village and people and stealing the Dragon Balls. We must hurry, Elder." Trunks, his heart sinks. He had arrived during one of the most perilous times in Namek's history. He knew he couldn't reveal his presence, but he also couldn't stand by and do nothing. He stepped out from his hiding place, his hands raised in a gesture of peace. "I'm not here to harm you," he called out. The Namekians turned to face him, their eyes wide with surprise. Who are you, stranger?" one of them asked, stepping forward. Future Trunks, approaching the village cautiously. "Please, I mean you no harm. I'm not one of those tyrants you've heard about." Suspiciously, the Namekian elder looks at Trunks. "Who are you then, stranger, and why should we trust you?" "My name is Trunks. I ended up here by accident. I have no intention of causing you harm or your people. The real threat is someone named Frieza and his soldiers." The Namekians whispered to one another. "Frieza? Who's that?" "You speak of this Frieza? We do not know this name. Explain yourself." "Frieza is a powerful and ruthless tyrant. He travels from planet to planet, conquering and destroying civilizations. And he is after the Dragon Balls. And he will stop at nothing to get them. You must evacuate your village to stay safe." The Namekian villagers are all concerned, their voices echoing throughout the city. "Elder, could he be telling the truth?" "This is a grave accusation. How can we believe you, Trunks?" "I understand your skepticism, but I have seen the destruction Frieza brings. He is a monster, and he will not spare anyone in his path. Please, you must believe me and evacuate your village by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel." I can't resist doing that now. "Graham Stephan, what have you done to me?" It took a bit of convincing, but as they sensed the hostile energy heading towards them, the Namekians quickly heeded Trunks' warning and began setting off. Thanks to Trunks' warning, they knew to suppress their energies. The Namekian elder, deciding to trust the young man, bestowed Trunks with a Dragon Ball. And well, like father like son, they think alike, as Trunks throws it in the lake. Just like Vegeta would have done. Future Trunks, after carefully hiding the Dragon Ball bestowed upon him by the Namekian elder, crouched in the shadows nearby. The atmosphere was tense as Frieza himself and his army descended upon the village. The presence of Frieza was truly terrifying. His cold, calculating demeanor was accentuated by a sinister smirk as his soldiers ransacked the village in search of the prized Dragon Ball. Realizing that the Namekians had anticipated their arrival, Frieza was both amused and irritated. "These Namekians are more cunning than I thought," Frieza mused aloud, his voice dripping with malice. "Zaba and Dodoria, leave a garrison of our men here. They will find the missing Dragon Ball. We will continue our search for more villages." "As you command, Lord Frieza," Zarbon replying, bowing slightly. Dodoria grunted in agreement. "We'll make sure they don't hide anything from us." As Frieza, Zarbon, and Dodoria moved on, Trunks seized the opportunity. The moment Frieza was out of sight, he slipped away from the remaining soldiers, and he could sense free energies nearby. two of which were unmistakably familiar. The past versions of his mentor and friend Gohan and his mother Bulma. Determined, Trunks headed their direction, hoping to find allies in this perilous time. However, he suddenly halted in his direction as he realizes something he has overlooked. Wait, this is perfect! I can stop Frieza now! I can save the Namek race! Why not? I've been sent back here. I may as well end this right now. Trunks then starts pursuing Frieza himself. Stay safe, everyone, Trunks whispered to himself, his resolve strengthening with each step, or rather flight. I won't let Frieza win. And this is where we'll end this chapter for right now. What did you guys think? Will Trunks stop Frieza? And if he does, what kind of consequences could this have in future events? All this and more next time. So, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back next time to continue the thrilling tale. And of course, please leave your thoughts in the comments. Not only do they help the channel, it's a community space for leaving feedback. And as always, we'll be back again for more.